it's Allie again, doing something a little different for this video. I am in desperate need of organizing my book collection because I have less than no space at all, and I keep buying books and I have nowhere to put them, so they just end up in stacks on top of each other, stacks and stacks. But luckily for Christmas, I was given these shelf risers. Basically, the plan is my bookshelves themselves are 11 inches deep, which gives me more than enough room to put a divider in there and put a row behind, elevated, and one in front, so I can double up my shelf space. And this should be wide enough. If I put the book on there, you can see there's just a little bit of overhang right here, but that should be fine because if the books go all the way to the back and it's just a little hanging over, it's not going to damage them at all. So I have two of these. They came in a pack of two. It's not going to do my full shelf. It's going to probably get about 2/3 of the way across. So we're going to try one row of my bookshelf, and then we'll see how that goes. And I'll probably continue to get dividers and add on if this works out good. But I'm a little worried since this has like no supports in the center. It's literally the ends are the only pieces. I may need to put something underneath to support the center area if it starts to sag in, just so it doesn't break and my books just go spilling everywhere, because that would be a mess to clean up.
Okay, so this is the shelf that I want to work on specifically and put the new risers on. As you can see, like, it's all the way filled across. I have them stacked on top of each other. My goal is with bleach there, since I have the box set, is to hopefully get the remaining 36 volumes of bleach on the shelf dividers, and then just fill it in as much as I can on that side, and then start putting them in front of that and going across. We'll see how it goes. I'm really hoping that the stand can take the weight. If not, I'll get like little wood blocks to like tuck under them and kind of support the part that's hanging with no supports in the center. So I'm going to start by taking all my books off, wiping down the wood because I never done a full cleaning on this shelf just because of how like jam-packed it is, and then let it dry, and I'll start putting the books back on the shelf, and we'll see how that goes. So this is how it's going so far. My fear that they were going to sag as soon as I started putting books on there was confirmed, so I decided to put underneath of some series that I don't have any plans on continuing or finishing, to just kind of act as support beams to keep it all from sagging in and breaking. And this is also how I can kind of clean up my shelf, by getting rid of some of the series that just kind of are taking up room and they're not going anywhere. Unfortunately though, it only fits up to volume 71, so there's still 3 books that aren't going to fit on there. I'm probably just going to put them on the top section right there, so they just kept together rather than putting them to the side. But I'll just start my next series from there, and I got a nice bit of room there. I can probably get maybe one full series in, because I have one that's a little shorter, and then just start going in the front and covering this all up and going on. And there we go. That's all the books I could fit on this shelf. I ended up moving the last 3 of the Dean Angel on top so I could fit the front row a little better and make sure that the last volume 6 could fit there rather than it be resting on top. It also lets me see like what's kind of back there since I don't have a riser for that area yet. They're pretty much most of the books that were originally on the shelf got back, but since I added on the last grouping of Bleach there, the box set, there's about 26 books or 2 series that didn't fit on there. So I'm going to have to get more risers, and then I'll just continue down with this shelf, which is pretty much just the Naruto shelf, and add them on there so they'll go on the front bit, and then Naruto will fill it out. And I'll just keep working my way down my shelf until I can get them all nice and clean like this, and it'll make things a little easier, and I'll have some room finally to keep adding my books to. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.